Welcome back. So here's the guide that a lot of you asked for, with Yinlin, Calcaro's second best teammate, right after this phantom dude over here. Jokes aside, thanks everyone for all of the support. I started at like 54 subs and I'm at well over 500 now. I'm aiming for 1,000, so thank you for helping me make that happen. For context, the examples we're going to use are based out of the Tower of Diversity. I've cleared 2 floors of that. There's 1 left. I just can't clear it because I don't have other characters right now. My Calcaro build is the same, so I won't go too much into detail there, but I will cover some of the echoes more extensively here. What you want to do ideally on the echoes is get crit damage, crit rate, and resonance liberation damage substats, and you want your energy regen total, no matter how it is you get it, to be between 120 and 140%, so that you have your alt up almost all the time. This is what the skills should look like, approximately. The sequences don't really matter. This is just nice. I managed to get 1 dupe. Like this doesn't really matter. For Yinlin, nothing crazy in my case, to be honest with you. 4-star weapon. Her echoes, I'm running Void Thunder set again, except I'm running Tempest Mephis instead of Thundering Mephis on her. Same principle, crit rate, crit damage, except that on Yinlin, resonance liberation damage doesn't matter as much as it does on Calcaro. Most of her damage is going to be off field, right? So that's where the skills come in. Her most important one to upgrade is Forte Circuit. That's what provides the damage bonuses for Punishment Mark, which is her off-field damage. In this video I'm using Havoc Rover. Again, really nothing crazy. I don't even have him fully leveled yet. So Command of Conviction, 4-star weapon. Nothing crazy on the echoes either. This plant is really hard to get, but anyways, working on it. And so, yeah, nothing crazy. All this to say that these characters aren't really maxed out. My best character in this video is still Calcaro. And as for his skills, again, nothing crazy. I haven't even maxed these out yet. So, yeah, all this to say that you can basically do this on a free-to-play account. In fact, I've seen many people on free-to-play accounts do this. So you don't need anything crazy. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's get into some of the specifics of the Void Thunder set. First of all, Thundering Mephis on the 6th hit gives you this resonance liberation damage buff, right? So that's why I use Thundering instead of Tempest. Obviously, this requires a damage window. I don't use this all the time. Now, the Void Thunder 5-piece set gives me 2 stacks of buffs on heavy attack or resonance skill. That's interesting because the weapon also gives me stacks on resonance skill. Resonance liberation damage goes up by 8.75%, in my case because it's rank 2, up to 3 stacks of that. Meaning, if I cast all 3 of my resonance skills, I'll have 5 stacks of buffs, 3 of them provided by my Lustrous Razor weapon, and 2 of them provided by the Void Thunder set. So let's start here. Starting with Rover, alt into Dreamless into Yinlin. So let's do it one more time slowly. Start with Rover, E into alt. The alt buffs my Dreamless damage. I press Q, and then I switch off to Yinlin. I immediately press E into alt. This spreads Yinlin's Sinner's Mark. And then I'm going to move closer after a couple of basic attacks here. I'm going to cast a second E into heavy, and now I'm charged. I can sit and switch. That is the bread and butter. Let's do that again. Heavy, sit, switch. That's the bread and butter of Yinlin and Calcaro. That's pretty much what you want to do all the time. Now from there, I'm in Calcaro here. I'm going to charge my heavy attack. As soon as I do a heavy, I switch to maximize damage. One more time. Heavy, switch to Rover, cast an E. Calcaro falls back. I switch back to Calcaro. So from there, I continue the fight. I'm going to use Thundering Mephis to get the buff on the 6th hit here. And then I focus on this shield person. They're the priority, I think. Now from there, same idea. Dreamless, back into Calcaro, into alt. You want to cast your alt as late as you can so that you have it for the beginning of the boss. You want ideally 2 Death Messengers. So obviously in this case I'm running out of time, so what I do is I cancel into an E there to get that second Death Messenger before I run out. Let's do it again. So as soon as Calcaro goes up in the air here, I cancel with an E to make sure I can get enough stacks for Death Messenger. And I cast Death Messenger, my ult is about to run out. I switch to Yinlin for her intro. And the fight goes on from there. My goal here is to charge Yinlin, cast her heavy attack with the chains, sit down, and switch to Calcaro. As always. That's about it. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know what else you'd like me to cover in future videos. I'm having a lot of fun making these for you. And thanks again for all the support. See you in the next one.